Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack fascinating sources looking for those really surprising insights that can shift your understanding. Today, we're tackling something pretty fundamental. Tat Tvam Asi. It's a really powerful declaration from the Chandogya Upanishad. And, this isn't just some dusty old phrase. It's seen as a core spiritual truth, coming from one of the oldest, most, lyrical Upanishads, part of the Samaveda. So our mission today, to explore what this incredibly simple yet profound statement actually means for you.
Yes, absolutely. The Chandogya Upanishad, and this teaching in particular, it really opens let's say, a significant doorway. A doorway into understanding unity and self-discovery. It's a message that genuinely transcends time, offers a profound perspective on our very existence.
Okay, so let's maybe explore this through the story itself. It helps ground it. Our journey takes us right into the Upanishad, and we meet this young man, Shvetaketu. He's just come home after years of intense study, probably feeling pretty smart, accomplished.
He's got the knowledge, or so he thinks.
Exactly. But his father, the wise Uddalaka, he senses something vital is missing. So he poses this incredible question to his son. He asks, have you learned that by which the unheard becomes heard, the unseen becomes seen, and the unknown becomes known?
Which is just, wow, what a question to be hit with when you think you've learned it all.
You can imagine it leaves Shvetaketu completely stumped, utterly perplexed.
And it's such a brilliant teaching moment from Uddalaka. He doesn't just give the answer. He then starts to teach his son that everything, really everything in the universe, a tree, a river, a flame, us, it all comes from one unseen, subtle essence.
An underlying source for everything.
Precisely. And he uses that fantastic analogy, the one with the clay. He says, from the clay, all pots are made, jars, bowls, whatever. But the essence is not the form, he stresses. It is the clay that is real, not the shape. The shape is temporary.
Ah, okay. So the specific form, the pot, the person, isn't the fundamental reality. It's the underlying stuff.
Exactly, the underlying substance. And after guiding Shvetaketu through many examples like this, Uddalaka finally points to his son. And really, he's pointing to all of existence. And he declares, Tat Tvam Asi, you are that.
Tat Tvam Asi. It's so compact. Let's unpack it. Starting with tat, that. What exactly is this that? If it's the ultimate reality, what does that mean?
Okay, so Tat points to Brahman, the ultimate, unchanging reality, the ground of all being. But, and this is important, Brahman isn't a god with a particular name or form, not like a personified deity.
Right, not something separate up there or out there that you pray to.
No, exactly. It's not external in that sense.
So if it's not a specific being or somewhere else, what is it? How can we even think about it?
Well, the texts describe Brahman as pure existence itself, Sat. It is consciousness, Chit, the light that illuminates your thoughts. It's also described as bliss, Ananda, but maybe more fundamentally, it's the deep stillness beneath all the noise, all the activity. It's the basic fabric of reality, you could say. The source everything comes from and eventually returns to.
Okay. Existence itself. Consciousness itself. That's big. And the second word, Tvam, that translates as you. What are you talking about? Me, my body, my personality, my thoughts and feelings? Or something else?
That's the absolutely crucial distinction here. Tvam points to your true self, your Atman. This is the silent, unchanging witness within, the awareness that observes everything else. It's really important to get this. Tvam is not your body, which changes. It's not your mind, which is always shifting. It's not your specific personality, your ego structure, your history.
So it's what's left when you strip away all those temporary labels and identities.
Precisely. It's the core awareness, the seer, not the seen.
So when we put Tat, this ultimate formless reality, Brahman, together with Tvam, this inner witnessing self, Atman, Tat Tvam Asi, what's the core message? What does it unlock?
It's maybe the most profound statement of non-duality, non-separation. It means there's no fundamental gap, no real division between your innermost self and the ultimate reality of the universe.
Wow. So they are essentially one and the same.
In essence, yes. The self within you, that Atman, is not different from Brahman. The supreme reality that pervades absolutely everything. Your core is the core.
That feels like it moves way beyond just, philosophical head scratching.
Yeah.
The Upanishads seem to be pointing towards something you realize, something you experience directly.
Absolutely. And this isn't just a nice idea to believe in. It's presented as A spiritual truth to be recognized, to be woken up to. It's a message directly for you, the listener, it says. You are not fundamentally broken. You are not inherently incomplete. You are not limited to what the world or even your own mind tells you that you are.
That's powerful. So this declaration, you are that.
It means you are that source. You are that underlying stillness. You are that sacred essence. It's already true. It suggests that right behind your fears, there's freedom. Right beneath your name and form, there's this nameless universal self.
Okay, so this wisdom is thousands of years old. How does it connect, practically speaking, to life today? I mean, think about the identity crises people face, the constant comparison, the anxiety, this search for belonging, for feeling like you're enough.
It speaks directly to all of that. This teaching helps you, lets you drop the false identifications we cling to. Think about it. If your whole sense of self is tied up in your job title or your social media profile or how successful you feel day to day.
Yeah, that's a recipe for anxiety, right? Because all that stuff changes. It's unstable.
Totally unstable. So this teaching offers a radical reframing. That feeling of being lost or anxious about who you are, that feeling belongs to the wave, identifying with its temporary shape.
The wave that's you, the individual person going up and down.
Right. But the teaching says, fundamentally, you are never just the wave. You are the ocean, the vast, deep water, merely appearing as a temporary wave.
The ocean underneath is undisturbed.
Exactly. That shift in identification, understanding you're the ocean, not just the fleeting waveform, that brings immense inner stability. It cuts right through the root of so much modern angst.
And it's not about finding it in a specific ritual or place.
No, the Upanishads emphasize this liberation comes through self-knowledge, through understanding, through direct insight. Jananana. So for you listening now, maybe a final thought to carry with you. This deep dive really points to an undeniable connection right at the heart of your own existence, a truth that's just waiting to be fully recognized.
It really does. So maybe next time you ask yourself that big question, who am I? Don't just look at the mirror, at the surface. Look within. Because the ultimate insight here, boiled down, is this. You are not just a part of the universe. You are the universe appearing as a person. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.